Hi, my name is Alan. I'm the creator of SLabstat. SLabstat's the easiest way to sell, organize, and cross-sell your break or RAS for free. Today in this video, August 20th, 21, I'm going to go over our release notes. There are several new features that came out today, and I'm going to go over them quickly. Claimer first and last name identification with respect to their privacy is available now. The ability to hide the claim buttons from your listings view. We have Vanity URL landing pages, so you can, with one link, you can share all of your breaks and RASs. The claimers to your breaks or RASs can now update their own public notes. We have a live, not live toggle button, super easy. There's multiple management UI UX improvements. For those that don't know, UI UX is user interface, user experience. So it's just the look and feel of using the SLabstat web application. And then I want to talk about email notifications and then bug enhancements. There's a few view fixes, spelling, word, links to external resources, and other user interface, user experience improvements that we'll touch briefly. So the first thing is the ability for the claimer, for the seller or the raffle, the breaker or the razzer to identify their customer by first and last name. Previously, we'd only give them the username, in this case, Alan SCU or dsmith69. But now we're allowing them to have their first name and last name. So I'm going to show you this. So now when customers or new people join your breaker Raz and they register for the very first time, we're going to ask for the first name, last name, and their selected username and so forth. The first and last name is new for this release, and the reason is that we want to know who your first and last name are so we can identify you. So we've already done that for this experiment. So let's go and log in here. So in this case, let's go ahead and look at, oops, that's not it. Let's go and look at one of these breaks that we had. So this is the 8 division legacy football break, 8 slots. Slot 8 is still available, and you can see here that this is the view of the owner of this. So in this case, this would be you, the seller, the razzer, the breaker. You can see their username, and then you can see their full first and last name. You can see there's an N/A. That's because this is an older person or a person that registered prior to this release. So we haven't captured their first and last name yet. We're sending emails to remind them, but we're gonna need some help from our early razzers and breakers to help remind the customers. And the way that you do that is to tell your customers, hey, update your first and last name. Go to my profile, go to shipping address. There's a first, last name, phone number, and so forth. You always want to just remind them, every breaker, every raz, hey, go ahead and do this. That way it's just one less touch point that you're going to have to do later on. But yeah, so and so we built this with respect to privacy. So you can see their username, first and last name. But if I were just to go to this raffle here, and let's open up a new browser. Let's open up a brand new browser. If we go to here, we click on here, and it loads up. You can see that any public person won't see their first and last name, or won't see their entire last name. It'll be starred out, it'll be masked out. And for those that obviously don't have a first or last name, it's NA. But yeah, so it provides the privacy for your customers. And so we're really happy about that. That should solve a lot of our problems here. So once again, remind your customers to fill in my profile shipping address. Go to my profile, shipping address tab, and they'll be able to put their first and last name there. Okay, so let's go to the next feature. The next feature is hiding claim slots. Now, or hiding the claim button. Now, this came up because there's 2 different use cases for hiding a claim button. One is your customers on your Facebook, Discord, Instagram say, hey, I want slots 5 and 6, or I want slot 5, but I'm not in front of my computer. So if you hide the claim button, it prevents others from claiming that specific spot. And then once your customer is in front of their computer, you want to go ahead and make them claim that slot. It just simplifies the process and keeps you from having to do it for them. Get your customers trained to start claiming their slots. It sucks at the beginning to teach an old dog new tricks, but over time it'll become a regular thing. The other use case is that you want to allocate a specific slot to a mini or RAS. So for example, we have a 10 slot RAS, or a 10 slot RAS in the main, but you want to allocate slots number 9 and 10 to a winner of a mini, right? So the way you do it is you're going to hide the claim button, and I'm telling you this at an overview, so just keep this in mind. Hide the claim buttons for slots number 9 and 10, run the mini, and use another SLabstat listing to do it. Then unhide the slot, unhide the claim button, and ask the winner to claim that slot. So let's go through an example. These are the two use cases. So the way we're going to do it is you're going to go into your manage section here. Let's pull up one of these. Nope. Yep, right there. Let's go ahead and pull up. So in this case, I have this. Let's go to manage. So you can see here, we already have 7 slots claimed. So I obviously cannot unhide the button because they're already claimed. So if we did this on, so we're going to hide this button here. It'll refresh. That button is hidden now. So if anybody else were to go to this listing, they can't claim it. But if the button was available, show claim button, let's refresh this, the claim button is available. So that's how you easily do it. Nice toggle there. The next feature that we have is the Vanity URL. So in this case, we're going to use one of our active sellers, Jay Lee. So with one link, and you can see this in several different places, is you can see a listing of everything. So it's going to be the URL is going to be app.slabstat.com/users/your username. In this case, you can see everything that he has here, right? You can see, and we're going to add more filters here. We're going to add better stuff here. So keep the feedback coming. But this is the one link you can put in your Instagram, in your Facebook, share on your Discord, and people can always see what you're running. So you want to keep your live, not live status accurate. Now, how do you get to this? One is you have the link, you post the link, but there's also a little @ symbol here on any one of your RAS's breaks. Go ahead and click that, and that'll take you there. So once again, it is app.slabstat.com/users with an S/your username. Okay. Feature 7, claimers can edit their public notes. So if I'm a claimer, this is a claim account. So let's go to my claims. Now I used to be only see the actual RAS or break. Now I can actually see the public notes here. Let's go ahead you can see here, test. Let's go ahead and go back to my claims. Test 22222, update. And then let's go back in. Oops, wrong one. There you go, test 22222. So sometimes you want to say, hey, I paid it Venmo, or hey, ship it to this, or just public notes that you want to share with the group or the actual owner. Okay. The next thing is the live not live toggle. This was suggested by one of our customers. So if the owner of the listing is the only person that can do this, so let's go back here. In this case, this is my listing. Let's go up to here. There's a couple different ways to toggle live, not live. One is if you come to this page, you're like, hey, I want to just change it. Hover over live, refreshes not live, not live. You can also do it in the edit section, the bottom, live, not live, same thing, right? And that should make it a lot easier. It's very important to keep the integrity and accuracy of your listings. It just provides a better customer experience, in my opinion. Management UI UX. We want to make this product super simple. So every release, we're going to be improving the information here. Now you can easily see all your stuff. Everything is sortable, right? Everything is sortable. You can see how many slots are available, how many slots there are, and how many slots are available. And then you can see there's edit, break, manage here. So let's go ahead and manage this one. You can see that we have the toggle button for those that claimed. There's a red green. You can still clear the claim, view, edit owners and claimants public notes, and there's two new buttons down here. It's manage. It's basically go back to your page here, or just view this specific listing here. So previously there wasn't that button there. You'd have to click a few times, but we're reducing the number of clicks that you have. So that just makes your life easier and makes this more UI UX friendly. Email notifications. We currently have a welcome email that we improved, forget password, and then you as the owner of the RAS break get a notification that, hey, we created this. This is your shareable link. We have a couple more future emails that we're hoping to get out. Confirmation sent to claimer after. So once your claimer makes a claim, then they'll get a confirmation email, and then you as the owner of the RAS break will get a notification that says, hey, blah blah blah. Slot number 6 was taken by so and so. So those are in the pipeline. I won't go through all this stuff, but we have several different bug enhancements. Some of the stuff wasn't loading properly or viewing properly, so we fixed all those. Some spelling words were changed. We have this nice little top thing so people can see a little bit more about us, home, FAQ, contact, our story. And then there's just a bunch of other little miscellaneous UI UX improvements. Yeah, so just to remind you, my name's Alan. I'm the creator of SLabstat. Instagram, Twitter, get me at SLabstat. Email me. Many of you guys are my friends on Facebook. Go ahead and hit me up. I am Las Vegas Pacific time zone, so but I'm up I'm up all hours of the time clock. So go ahead and reach out to me at any time. Thank you so much. Please let me know if you have any feedback.